I believe that God exists for the various reasons that the life I have now would not exist if God didn't exist. The life I have now, none of it would be here if it wasn't for God. And I can't explain it in, a theological, ideal, philosophical way, but I do have theories. It's like if the food chain exists, God exists. If you can do math, God exists. That's the truth. I mean, you think about it. If you exist, I exist, why doesn't God exist? There's no explanation, no evidence of evolution or something exploding to create life. And I've never seen an example of explosions ever creating life. I've never heard of anything booming or creating life from something blowing up. Usually in a war, when something blows up, they die. Usually when you blow, and I'm just thinking, if the sun were to explode, we would all die, right? So how does an explosion create life? Do they think matter just exists by itself? How does matter exist? How does matter even happen? How do you get matter out of nothing? You know what I'm saying? I think God created the world for people, and I think it's funny how people always want to debate, does God exist? Well, first of all, I mean, so and they want to say the argument is like, okay, so is there evil in the world? Yes, there's evil. Satan exists. He created Satan. Satan is evil. I don't know the saying if God is evil or not. But again, something had to occur in the same time as God and Satan, and then there's an interesting, because like I have intelligence, but listen, I'm not as smart, or I don't study like philosophical things. I don't have like a hyper sense of intelligence. My intelligence goes from like this. It's like I know what I know. I can't explain why I know it, but it's just something that comes in out of my mind. I wish I could be as smart as some people, but just to say something doesn't exist because you can't see it, that'd be like saying the wind doesn't exist because you can't see it. You can't feel it, you know? And then actually you can see the wind because of the snow. But also, if you see the snow, you see the particles of water accumulating into air, which the air has to freeze to become snow. So there you go, you see snow. And I'm thinking also, you know, so I thought of other things you can't see, like the matter between me and you, the physical nothing between us. There's actually a void, and there's plenty of stuff between me and you that I can't go into detail. I think one of the astronomers, I can't think of his name. I've actually never known his name. He's that astronomer that has a beef with Elon Musk. I actually watch him a lot of the time, and he says there's something between you, even if there's nothing there. There's some sort of like particles and air mass and stuff, and there's a bunch of other stuff. I can't because I like to be learn in detail, like scientific, mathematical problems. I just don't have like the ability to analyze stuff. I see things from a spectrum, but I think God made me for this very reason. I hear stories, I hear arguments, but I wouldn't say that I'm perfect or that I have a good, drawn out life. But at least like I'm getting by. I have things going for me. I don't have a lot. I could have more. But I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I asked my AI generator, could you be an atheist and still not practice the art of cruelty? Because like, just because you don't believe in something doesn't exist doesn't mean you have to be cruel. Or there's another thing I was saying, like being judgmental of people's opinions, but also mindset. The mindset that one person would have. You know, like your mind, you have a conscious thinking mind. You can't see your conscience, but the thing that tells you in the morning what to do in the morning, what not to get. Some people choose to ignore their conscience. So that's another thing I could think, that you don't see your soul, your conscience. Is it even real? It's like something has to exist inside you. Now I'm saying there are probably some people who are born without a soul, or like their soul doesn't, their conscience doesn't give them enough wherewithal, because otherwise there wouldn't be serial killers and deranged lunatics. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But like, it's just one of those things that's like, you can't right wrong from wrongs and right from wrongs. And what I'm understanding is people don't generally understand, like, is there a God, is there not? I don't know. But I think if we try to search long enough and hard enough, eventually we'll find God. He might just find us first. Because, if the world existed before this, then there's nothing before this. There will be something afterwards. See, we don't know. And I don't really know. I don't know the answer, but I'm thinking something has to be out there. Something has to exist. What it is, I don't know. For all the things that happen the way it does, and the way I feel, and the way I get feelings, and, I don't know. But the thing is, I guess with some things, what's the problem is that I don't get always what I want. Some things come to me, and it's like, I guess I'll end the video there. I'm going to tell you guys, I appreciate all of you guys. I know sometimes I get angry, upset, and I don't care about getting a lot of views or something. I just want people to understand I'm trying my best to do something that I'm normally not good at. So, or people in the past that I'm not good at. So,